me introduce myself. So my name is Jungjin Park. I recently passed my PhD qualifying exam, so I'm officially a PhD candidate now. I'm my third year in the Department of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering. What you may not know is that I've actually been in this school this is my 11th year at UST, because I came here in 2014 to start my undergrad. So I did my undergrad here, my MPhil, and now I'm doing my PhD. Why would anybody do that? So I guess that's what I'm here to talk about today. So the message that I hope you take away from me today is that HKUST lets you explore. Like any other PhD student, I do my research. And I'm very happy with my research group. This is my research group here. One thing that's really outstanding about studying here at UST is that you're going to be constantly surrounded by very intelligent and very hardworking people. They're very talented in that they'll have lots of new ideas. The faculties and the research students, everyone, and we tend to help each other with our own researches, right? So last year I attended my first real academic conference in Washington, DC. It's called the AFLSP Division of Fluid Dynamics annual meeting. It's the world's largest fluid dynamics conference. And when you do research at UST, you can think of going to these academic conferences, international conferences, as part of your research life. It's really fun because you get to meet people from all over the world, right? All these researchers that you've heard or read about on, just their names on their papers. You actually get to meet with them, talk with them, discuss ideas, and form new collaborations and form networks for you to maybe go to their school. We actually have a collaborator in Norway, so I'm trying to set up a research exchange to Norway, hopefully, at the end of the year sometime. It's also a good chance to do some personal exploring, so I got to travel to New York City as well. So that's definitely a part of the sort of the privilege you get as a PhD student. But I actually live a double life, so not only am I a PhD student here, I'm actually a co-founder of a startup company. This was a spin-off from my MPhil studies project. And it sort of also comes into the theme of what I'm trying to say about the people here at UST are really great. They're going to give you lots of ideas. So I never wanted to do a startup, and if you ask me, should I do a startup, I would recommend no. It's really hard. It takes up a lot of your time, and I would not wish anyone that kind of stress. But it's very addicting. And the thing is, at UST, they give you a lot of support, not just UST actually, but the Hong Kong government as well. So our company, which was founded by UST alumni members, we're currently incubated in Cyberport, which is a startup incubation hub in Hong Kong. And we have 6 team members, all from UST, who I've met, throughout the years that I've been here, and who I convinced to join our startup team. But like I keep saying, you're going to meet really great people here, and you're going to find lots of new ways to open your doors to explore new opportunities, like I am now. Of course, none of this would be possible without the generous financial support that UST can provide for you. So I was very fortunate. During my MPhil studies, I received the Asian Future Leader Scholarship Program, and right now, during my PhD, I'm receiving the HKPFS fellowship scheme. These are very generous financial incentives for research studies. You won't find better ones anywhere around the world, I think. And these kind of financial incentives really makes a difference between in terms of your quality of life, being a research student, and also your research output. It really makes a big difference. The Asian Future Leaders Scholarship Program, AFLSP, during my MPhil was, these kind of programs are really nice. For the AFLSP, you get to meet scholars from all over Asia. They have a summer camp where they do team building exercises, leadership activities. You get special workshops for presenting, and they're very helpful. And so I would just like to give some tips. So I don't know how many of you are interested in applying for MPhil at this stage or a PhD, but I think it applies for everyone. check out the faculty profiles on the UST webpage. Every faculty has their own profile page. That's my supervisor, Professor Larry Lee. You can find their latest publications, what their research interests are, what they teach, who their students are, who their PhD students are. So one tip that's not on here, just for you guys here, is that actually try contacting the PhD students in the lab first. And try to cater a research proposal for that faculty in their area. Okay, that really helps in terms of getting the interest of not just the potential supervisor, but for writing a good research proposal for your applications. This is something you would hear all the time, but start writing early. So you do need to write a lot of essays for the applications, and it does take a lot of time because you need to think about how to appeal your strengths. And I would personally suggest don't use ChatGPT, because when everyone uses ChatGPT, it all starts looking the same. And as someone who reads a lot of papers from students, it's very easy to tell when someone's using ChatGPT. Lastly, it's really also important to find referees, so references, reference letters of people who can really highlight your special experiences, very specific experiences and qualities of you that can make you stand out. So I hope with all of these that you might have some directions with how to write your applications. That's it for my part.